Hi, now we are in video number 23 and we are going to discuss about go for a small description about filters and just the types of filters. In this video I am just going to tell you the basics, or my intention behind this making this video is just to make the new Aquarist aware of what type of filters are there and just the names of them, because it's a vast subject. I don't want to take much of your time, so let's talk about that in very shortcut. Okay, so actually how filters are useful for us. Actually, in our previous chapter, video number 22, we have discussed about how we can reduce the ammonia levels by using natural cleaners, that is snails. Okay, so after we have learnt about siphoning the water using snails for cleaning the aquarium, as well as we are going to talk about the filters. So what are filters and what are their uses? There are different varieties of filters. A few of the filters will work on when they are connected to the air pump, and few more filters will work on electricity. Okay, so these are the first two categories of on what power do they work. And after that, the filters can be divided into major three categories. Number one, it's a mechanical filter. The second is the chemical filter, and the third is the biological filter. Okay, let's see why these filters are useful for us. Because it's very tough for any individual to do daily water changes, and moreover it's not safe for the fish as well. But still you have to keep the water clean and pristine for your fish to survive and thrive. So for that you have to take all the precautions from feeding the fish, siphoning the waste, using some natural cleaners like snails, as well as the filters. That makes the environment clean and tidy for the fish, and there will be more chances of keeping the aquarium in pristine condition and improve the environmental quality for the fish. So what are filters? Actually, filters are useful for us to keep the quality clean, water quality clean, so that we don't need to change very regularly. The major advantage of that is you will not feel stressed of always cleaning the aquarium, and you may at some point of time feel vexed or bored by cleaning the aquarium always. So let's talk about filters, about the mechanical filters. So what are mechanical filters? The filters which work on a mechanically, just on a simple way, that is, you can say underground filters. They are simple mechanical filters. They just suck the water, trap the waste in the between the rocks, and just pump the fresh water out. Like this, there are many types of mechanical filters. So when it comes to chemical filters, what are they? Chemical filters actually absorb any excess chemicals or chemicals which are harmful to the fish. So they absorb all the chemicals when the water is run through them, through those mediums. And when it comes to biological filter is nothing but, for example, you take some sponge filter. It's a mechanical filter as well as a biological filter, because what happens here is, in the sponge or sort of things, if the aquarium water itself is run continuously, the useful bacteria which is good for the fish as well as the aquarium will thrive and make their home, and make the sponge filter their home. So in that way, biologically those bacteria are going to help to reduce the ammonia levels and be useful for the fish. So these are a few basics of filters. One is which works on the power of air pump. The others are which run on electricity, and these filters are divided into three categories. One is the mechanical, second is the chemical, and third is the biological. And in these three categories, these three can be divided into n number of varieties. They are hang-on back filters, sponge filters, trickle filters, box filters, undergravel filters, canister filters, and there are many varieties of filters. These filters are capable of cleaning a small aquarium which contains 10 liters to hundreds of liters. Some big filters are there where per hour hundreds of liters of water will be filtered. So one among them are the canister filters. Okay, in abroad, maybe in the Western countries like you people, some people have the habit of or their need is because of their needs, they may have to maintain some 10 or 20 or 30 aquariums in their fish room. So for any individual, changing water for so many aquariums and maintaining them in a pristine condition is not at all a small issue. So for those, what they do is they connect all their tanks to the main filter. So what happens, the water flows in regularly into each and every individual tank, and the excess water comes out. The excess water which comes out of the tank goes to the filter medium, get filtered over there, and again the water gets circulated. So it's a continuous process. In that way, with very little effort, they can maintain their aquarium in a pristine condition. So these are a few things about filters. I'm just giving you the outlines of that. So depending upon your needs and requirements, once you can browse the net, you will get much more better information than which I am providing you right now. So let me be open and frank to you all. And one more thing I just want to remind you, there are many great people who have helped us or showed us the videos how to make filters by yourself. That is DIY, do it yourself. So basing on that, if you are interested, you can go ahead, watch those videos and make your own aquarium filters. And in our next video, that is video number 24, we are just going to talk about a few things, very few things about the diseases and what are the preventive measures we have to take and such sort of things. So let's meet in our video number 24. Until then, take care. Bye.